Ohio State at 8, to me, might be a little low with their backcourt, Rob. Their backcourt.
Their front court, talented, but I mean, Aaron Bradshaw, not the most proven guy,
True.
and
True.
Sean Stewart, not the most proven guy either.
Yeah, good
I have
point.
real concerns about their front
But
court.
their guards,
Just because,
man.
but no, I mean, and I love the kid from San Diego State,
Micah Parrish.
Micah Parrish. Yeah,
They got three good veteran guards, Rob. That's
I agree. And Thornton, Michi Johnson can score.
Yep.
You know, I do like their guard play.
I don't know.
So
I mean,
Purdue,
I just feel
Indiana, UCLA, Illinois, Michigan State, Oregon, Rutgers, Ohio State, Michigan, Maryland at 10 surprises me. I'm thinking that Jacoby Gillespie is going to play well because I think he's a good player.
And Derek Queen.
And I think Queen and Reese, it's not the greatest fit, but it can work. I think that it's not like Queen is this stretch 4,
right?
But I think he'll shoot it to 15 feet. He can pass. I like the pickup of Selton Miguel. You have to hope that Deshaun Harris-Smith makes strides shooting the ball, and that
So
the
is that
team
your
makes
biggest
strides.
surprise? I'm going to pin you down. I'm pinning you down here. Where was the mistake? Where's the mistake in the preseason?
I think Maryland could be like a tier 1 team. I think 10 is way too low.
Okay. Were you surprised UCLA is this high, like 3? I know they're in everybody's preseason top 25s, and maybe they should be. I just feel like coming off a bad year. I don't know. Like, again, there's a lot of
no, because I just think that UCLA totally committed to like we're gonna pay.
Yeah.
we're gonna up the roster. Kobe Johnson, really good pickup out of USC, just guards his ass off. You know, Mick has been really high on William Kyle.
Yeah.
The kid out of South Dakota State to protect the rim. Now, I'm okay with them in the top kind of 4 or 5. Dylan Andrews could be one of the better point guards in the league.
Who are you picking to win the league? Like, who's your pick to win the league? Is it Purdue?
I would go Purdue because they're known.
Right.
That's the only thing. Like Indiana, I think their talent is so much better and their depth is so much better.
Yeah.
But I still don't know how the pieces fit. With the you know, are they going to play big? But you have to because you've paid Ballo to come.
I heard Woodson had a quote today. Basically, when they asked him, "Are you going to play Renew and Ballo together?" and he said, "I still don't know," or how much you're going to play them together.
What's he not? I mean, I just can't imagine he's not going to not play Malik Renew.
I mean, how much? I think they asked him like, "How much are you going to play him?" and he was like,
"Yeah." And I just was thinking when the season ended, we'd see Renew at the 5, we'd see Ibaka with the 4. You got to get better guards from what they have, but they're going to have to play him. I would think Ibaka.
But wouldn't you have rathered if you were the general manager of that team? Wouldn't you have said, "Hey, you know what? Like you just said, we'll go Renew at the 5."
Yeah, that's what I would have done. But you can't deny Umar Ballo is talented and he's huge.
Yeah,
and he's productive. If Trey Galloway is your 5th or 6th guy, and I don't mean this in any way of disrespect to him, because I'd take Trey Galloway on my team any day of the week. But if he's your 5th or 6th option, now he's back in the role of where he can be at his best. Last year, he had to be their best guard.
No, he's coming off the bench now, Rob.
No, I know. And I do worry a little bit about Miles Rice and Cannon Carlisle's percentages, but high volume, ball in their hands into shot clock. They had to take, so maybe with better talent, you have to hope if you're Indiana, those numbers go up. Luke Goody, great pickup.
Yes.
Bryson Tucker's talented, but doesn't really help their perimeter shooting.
Right.
What was that?
You got to find a way to get Goody on the floor for at least.
No, for sure. For sure. I think Goody could be a big piece for them.
All right. So if I'm giving you, give me your prediction on this Indiana team. Where do they finish? How far do they go in the tournament? And how far do you think they need to go?
This is like the most pointless.
All right. Here's a better one. What do they need to do for Mike Woodson to be the coach a year from now? How's that?
I think they need to shoot a higher volume of threes with a decent percentage. I think just consistency-wise, Renew cannot get in foul trouble. Ibaka needs to be the guy we saw end of the season. And I'll just say their guard play has got to be good. Miles Rice and Cannon Carlisle have got to be guys that can create and hopefully shoot a decent clip from 3.
is going to the tournament enough to see for me,
Yeah,
it's one of two
I
things.
think so. I think if he gets to the tournament, that is good.
If they're in
Now,
the top, I think you got to be either in the top like five, you're in the top 3, 5 in the Big Ten this year. And then if you're in the top 3 of the Big Ten and you lose in the first round, that's okay. But if you're like 8th in the Big Ten and you get in the tournament and you lose in the first round, then I think the fan base is going to say we've had
I don't
enough.
know, dude. That's still three tournaments in 4 years. I
Maybe
don't know. It would be
a lot of
interesting. That
money.
would
They got a big
he'd probably
payroll.
sleep better at night if it's, hey, we're in the top 4 or 5 teams. But there's no doubt they are way more talented. They were not good enough in the backcourt last year, and they certainly addressed that with their guards they went and got.